Number 26, Scott Litchi. Number 30, Derek Bontempo. Number 1, Macy Holdsworth. Number 23, Stephen Nice. Number 10, Jalen Lawson. Number 8, Logan Ennis. Number 37, Keenan Locke. And number 17, Mark Hendricks.
What's their coach's name?
Stan Swatala.
Swatala?
And their coach is Stan Sotala. And now the lineup for the San Francisco Seagulls. Number 9, Nick McGrew. Number 11, Paul Murray. Number 28, Reed Jelly. Number 10, Jared Bannister. Number 4, Tyler Ryan. Number 24, Jack Harris. Number 43, Ishmael Orozco. Number 37, Garrett Hoyt. Number 25, Jake Ryan. And number 6, Jordan Chris. And the coaches for the Seagulls is Zach Bell, Doug Price, Shaddy, and the head coach, Mark. Now can everyone stand up and remove their caps for the national anthem?
Check out them fireworks. Let's do this. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Kenyatta College for Game 1 of the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League Championship Series between the two-time champion top speed baseball team and the San Francisco Seagulls, who happen to be the challenger. This is your announcer, Dion, bringing you this game on BayAreaSports.tv. That is TV as in tuberculosis. No, I'm just kidding. TV as in television. It's good to have you with us on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's like a Saturday that's perfect summer baseball weather. It's almost like you couldn't ask for a better day to have a ball game. Incredible. It's like there's Stan Swatala and soon to be Mark Caviglia out there. It's like Stan Swatala is the head coach for Top Speed, while the Seagulls are coached by Mark Caviglia. The umpires who just arrived, who are going to be officiating today's game. Behind the dish, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Eric Nakagawa. At first base, Mr. Ron Adams. At third base, Mr. Will Ford. So 3 umpires today, 3 first-rate umpires who are going to officiate this afternoon's game. It is Game 1 of the championship series between the two-time champion Speedos and the Seagulls, who are the challengers. So this will be a 9-inning game today. I know that this will be a best 2 out of 3 series, so the winner, the first team to win 2, obtains all the marbles, baby. So it looks like the Speedos and the Seagulls here to play game 1 this afternoon. It's a beautiful Saturday. I couldn't ask for a better day for baseball. Perfect. This is going to be a 9-inning game. A 9-inning game between the Seagulls and the Speedos today. The Seagulls are going to be the away team and will bat first, while Top Speed is going to be the home team and will take the field first. And here's some news that is just beginning to ripple the water. Stan Svitala, the head baseball coach and general manager for Top Speed Baseball, elected to give his team an actual baseball name. Yes, sirree, Bob. Starting in 2018, Top Speed will be called the Top Speed Street Frogs. You can check out their website at topspeedfrogs.com. That is topspeedfrogs.com. And just so you know, if this was April 1st, I'd be saying to everybody, April Fool. Yeah, I don't think Stan would ever change his name. I think they just call him Top Speed Baseball or Speedos for short. So I was just trying to entertain y'all today. Yeah, of course, I couldn't believe it. It's like, for Stan Svitala to change his team name from Top Speed Baseball to something different, that would be interesting. So it looks like the first team to win 2 games in this series. It's the best 2 out of 3 series. Game 1 is today, and games 2 and 3, as necessary, will be tomorrow, that being Sunday. And you can check out this game on BayAreaSports.tv. That is TV as in Admiral Colored Television. So I'd like to acknowledge the people involved in this broadcast today. Our director who's on the camera, that's Mr. Tim Banks. Working the scoreboard today, Matt Carlin, and the DJ and public address announcer, Bridger Duenhauer. So looks like the Speedos and the Seagulls today. This is a 9-inning game coming up on this beautiful Saturday as the coaches and umpires have just shaken hands. So as the saying goes, let's do this. If you see me today, you'll notice that I'm wearing pink today. I've decided to get all decked out in pink after a dare from one of the Seagull players yesterday. I know that the Top Speed baseball team elected to bring their Joe Boo doll to the park today. And I brought my items as well. I brought my 2 lucky tokens, the 4-leaf clover and the horseshoe, as well as my Lucky Charms socks. Yeah, Lucky Charms socks, which promote a cereal that is magically delicious. So it's like it's the Speedos and the Seagulls. Looks like, once again, the umpires officiating this afternoon's game. Behind the plate, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Eric Nakagawa. At first base, Mr. Ron Adams. At third base, Mr. Will Ford. I know when Mark Caviglia sent me an email telling me who the umpires are for each game, he said, "Hey, Dion." All I got to say to Caviglia is, "Hey is for horses." You don't greet me by saying, "Hey, Dion," because hey is for horses. I prefer a more purified greeting next time, Caviglia. Anyway, here comes Top Speed Baseball. Hey, dude, can you crank that thing up any louder? Louder! 0-1 on McGrew. Comes motion by Hendricks. The pitch is swinging and a miss, and it's quickly 0-2 on McGrew. Oh and 2. Here comes the motion by Hendricks. The pitch. Swinging a line drive to left field. That left field erases it back. He makes the play. Nice catch and left by Derek Bontempo. 1 away.
Now batting, number 11, Paul Murray.
1 away here in the top half of inning numero uno. As it's going to be Paul Murray, the left fielder, stepping into the box. It's like Paul Murray. I should mention this dude is from San Bruno. He's a local lad from San Bruno. He just completed a senior season at Western Kentucky University. Kentucky. Sounds like Colonel Sanders. Here comes the pitch. Taken in there for a strike on the inside corner. That strike called by home plate umpire Eric Nakagawa. And it's 0-1, the count on Murray. Reed Jelly is on deck. Here it comes. It is in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike on Paul Murray. Paul Murray. I think of the walrus was Paul. Anyway, a ball and a strike on Murray. Here comes the motion. The 1-1 pitch from Hendricks. Ball 2 outside, 2-1. I was telling some people before the game began that I'm expecting this game to be a difference of 4 runs or less. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swinging a pop foul on the plate to the right. Strike 2. So the difference of the score at the end of this contest should be 4 runs or less. That's what I'm saying, really. 2-2 on Paul Murray. 1 out. Here comes Hendricks. He deals it. Swinging a miss. He chased run in the dirt, missed it. Strike 3, and that's 2 away for the Seagulls here in the first.
Now batting, number 28, Reed Jelly.
You heard that. Reed Jelly coming up to bat. Reed Jelly, who's stepping into the batter's box, who's just completed his sophomore year at University of Montana Crookston, or University of Minnesota, excuse me. The pitch swinging and a miss, 0-1 on Jelly. One strike on Jelly. 2 outs. Bases empty for the Seagulls here in the top half of the first inning. Here comes the motion by the righty Hendricks. The pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner, and it's just like that. 0-2 on Jelly. Like I said, the Speedos are the 2-time champions, while the Seagulls are the challenger. 0-2 pitch from Hendricks. Chopper high to third base. Nice scoop at third. Throw across the diamond, and plenty of time to retire the side. Nice assist at third by Stephen Ice to put the third out up there. So after half an inning, Seagulls 0, Speedos coming up. Ready to start the day. Here we go. Zach Guardino, who is from San Ramon, California. He just completed his sophomore year at Sonoma State. Here comes the right-hander Chris. He deals it low for a ball, and that's 1-0. Comes the right-hander Chris. He goes into his motion. 1-0 pitch to Guardino. It is swinging around ball hit routine third. He was hugging the line. The throw across the diamond in time by far. 1 away. Nice assist that time at third base by Tyler Ryan. 1 away.
Now batting, number 19, Alex B.
Alex B, who's looking to, how should I put this? Be all he can be. Yeah, be all that he can be. Of course, that's obviously taken by the U.S. Army Reserve. B from Illinois. He had just completed a senior year at Midland University. 1 away here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the motion. That pitch to B. Outside for a ball, 1-0. One 0 pitch. It is in the dirt, ball 2. I guess it is the dog days of summer. What do you think? I say that's a big yes. Yeah. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It is strike on the outside corner. 2-1, the count on B. Yes, B looked at the umpire, home plate umpire, that being that's Eric Nakago, and the umpire said that was on the corner. 2-1 pitch. It is swinging a lifter foul, strike 2. 2-2 on B. I guess maybe B will be buzzing in a sec. I don't know. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It is swinging a miss. 2 outs. I guess he wasn't buzzing that time. Unless it's like the wrong buzzer on Family Feud, which goes, eh. I can't imitate it, obviously. I know that buzzer is generated by a computer.
Now batting number 26, Scott Litchie.
Scott Litchie is looking to stage a 2-out rally for top speed. Bases unoccupied, 2 down. Here comes the pitch to Litchie. It is downstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Litchie. Now the Seagulls went down 1-2 in the first, and the top of this inning. Now the Speedos have been retired 2 straight. The pitch, a strike on the lower portion of the plate, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It is downstairs. That latest offering measured at an X amount of kilometers per hour, and it's 2-1 on Litchie. Comes right-hander Chris. He deals that swing. The line drive over second. It's going to be a base hit. So Feather picks it off quickly. So Litchie with a 2-out single.
Now to bat number 30, Derek Bontempo.
Derek Bontempo. It's not Dave Bontempo. Derek. Derek Bontempo from Federal Way, Washington. He just completed his senior year at Bellevue University. That's right, from Federal Way, Washington. Comes a stretch. The right-hander Chris deals. It is outside for a ball, 1-0. Still 2 outs. Litchie on first base for the Speedos here in the bottom of inning numero 1. Comes a stretch. The 1-0 pitch. It is swinging a pop-up. This is foul. It should go out of play, and it will. Strike 1. Ball and a strike on Derek Bontempo. Ball and a strike. Litchie on first with 2 down. Comes a right-hander, Chris. He deals it. Swinging a check swing foul to the right, strike 2. Like I said, Top Speed Baseball brought their Joe Boo doll to the joint today. As Joe Boo is kind of posted just to the right of the Speedo dugout, kind of near the screen, or on the screen, just to the very left, to the extreme left of the screen. Stretch, the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and that will do it for the Speedo. So that 2-out single by Litchie is all for naught. So after 1, there is no score, but don't despair because there is more game to play. We're heading to the top of the second. Jared Bannister is leading off for the Seagulls. And in case you just tuned in, there is no score as right-hander Hendricks, he deals to Bannister. It is taken on the outside corner, strike 1 called. I can tell that Mark Hendricks has definitely become kind of like a good, he definitely knows how to locate his pitches and do it well and consistently. The pitch, swinging line drive up the middle, and it's off the glove of the diving second baseman, Jaylen Lawson, and it's a leadoff single.
Now batting number 4, Tyler Ryan. Number 4.
Tyler Ryan stepping into the batter's box now for the Seagulls. Runner on first with nobody out here in the top half of inning number 2. Still no score. Here comes the stretch, the pitch from Hendricks, waved on a miss, strike 1. So it's runner on first with nobody out for the Seagulls here in the top half of the second inning. There is no score. Here's Hendricks into the stretch. The 0-1 pitch, it is inside, ball 1. So Tyler Ryan with a strike and a ball on him. We're in the second is, like I said, Seagulls have a runner on first with nobody out. That runner on first is Jared Bannister, more specifically. 1-1 pitch, swinging a foul tip into the catcher's glove, strike 2. And it's Ryan behind, 1-2. Ryan from Canyon Country, California. He just completed his sophomore year at Cuesta College. 1 and 2 on Tyler Ryan. Yeah, Tyler Ryan from Crayon Country, California. Or Canyon Country, my mistake. Pitch fouled off. You know, when I was like in second grade, I'd oftentimes mistake the word canyon for crayon, and I still have that thingy bobber, that misconception prone ability to a degree. Wow, that's all these words. 1-2 pitch. It's inside. 2 and 2 on Ryan. I guess I know this is probably a funny made-up word that I just threw out there, but you get the idea. I just don't want to, it's just, I don't know. It's difficult to say, really. Hendricks ready, 2-2. Swinging a chopper high and foul. Left side still 2-2. That's Tor Marcaviglia, the third base coach and head coach for the Seagulls. Tyler Ryan, who stands at 6'1", weighs 205 pounds. Stretch 2-2 from Hendricks. Swinging a ground ball off the leg of Hendricks. Is going to carry him short. He steps on second, throws to first. Wow, a 1-6-3 double play in a very paradoxical type of manner. That was amazing, had I seen before. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 24, Jack Harris.
Jack Harris. Yeah, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Here we go. 2 outs, Jack Harris stepping into the batter's box now for the Seagulls. Pitch, upstairs, ball 1. Comes a motion and the 1-0 pitch. It is taken in there. Strike 1 called and it's 1-1. 2 outs, top of the second inning. Comes a motion, the pitch. Swinging a foul tip, strike 2. 1-2 on the right-handed batter. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball, hit to third. It is a foul ball. So it's 1-2 still on Jack Harris. Dude, this is amazing. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive in the hole, base hit to left field. It'll be probably just be a single, and it most certainly is. 2-out single for Harris. Comes Ismael Orozco.
Now batting, number 43, Ismael Orozco.
Ismael Orozco, who I'm assuming he's related to a former New York Mets ace reliever named Jesse. I remember Jesse Orozco pitched for the Mets back during their latest championship year of 1986. When one thinks of the amazing Mets, one would think of a player like Felix Millan, who was an infielder for that 1973 Cinderella National League team. The pitch inside corner, strike 1. That National League title team, of course, I know that the amazing Mets of 1973 threatened a World Series title but were stunned by Charlie O's A's in the series. Pitch, it's inside, ball 1. I know that, of course, it wasn't an upset per se, don't get me wrong. I know that the Mets, had the Mets been able to tame the A's that year, they would have been the baseball rendition of a team with nothing but a title. The pitch, strike. 1-2 on Ismael Orozco. Dude, it's almost like, Felix Millan, who was an infielder for the 1973 New York Mets. 1-2 pitch from Hendricks. It is ball breaks too soon. That was close. 2-2. We are in the second inning. It is the Speedos and Seagulls scoreless. Comes the 2-2. Runner goes. Pitches sky to dead center field. Center fielder backs up under on the warning track. He will make the catch. Nice catch by Guardino to retire the side. So after 1.5, still no score. For top speed, here we go. So the Speedo offense looking to ignite here, as looks like it's Speedos and Seagulls in a scoreless deadlock. It's Jordan Chris on the mound for the Seagulls. Here comes the pitch to Macy. It is a ball taken downstairs, 1-0. And it's interesting. I know that top speed hurler Mark Hendricks has been able to find the plate quite consistently. The next pitch should just ball to him. But unlike Hendricks, I know Jordan Chris has found it difficult to find the plate. I know it's interesting, but even so, Chris has done the job just as much as Hendricks, no doubt about that. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Low. 3 balls and no strikes on Macy Holdsworth. Macy Holdsworth will probably wears the 1 on his jersey. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. It is inside ball 4. Yep, ball 4. Yeah, Macy's kind of hesitated there for a split second just to make sure the pitch was declared a ball.
Now batting, number 23, Stephen Nice.
Stephen Nice stepping into the batter's box now for top speed, as it's Stephen Nice is from Pleasanton, California, a local lad who just completed his sophomore year at Chabot College of Hayward. That's right, Chabot College, the Gladiators, as they call them. I actually have a close bond with their head baseball coach at Chabot. Here it is. Strike. I don't know, I guess his name kind of slipped my mind. It'll come back to me eventually. But, you know, I remember I actually got to do play-by-play for one of his team's playoff games. This was for a qualifying run for the state Final Four. It was at Chabot. Of course, the Final Four was a week later. The 1 strike pitch, ground ball up the middle is going to be a nice stop. It flips to second 1. Is this going to be 2? Ooh. No! Safe! That would have been a really... It would have been an amazing web gem had they been able to execute the double play. But only 1 out was made.
Now batting, number 10, Jalen Lawson.
Jalen Lawson stepping into the batter's box now for the Speedos. Well, I guess look at this replay here. Oh, yeah, look. Yeah, he was safe. I guess first base umpire, that being Ron Adams, made the correct call. Looking at the TV replay here. Yep, he was safe. Yeah, because first baseman did take his foot off the base, that being Reed Jelly. Here's a stretch. That pitch. Swinging foul tip, strike 1. I guess Jalen Lawson, a guy who I oftentimes like to do a play on words about a game the San Francisco Giants players like to play in the locker room, saying, "You're going to Jalen now." That's kind of an adaptation of "You're going to jail now." Here's the stretch. And here comes the pitch from Chris. It is strike 2. I guess, well, Jordan has been able to crisscross the Speedo batters, let's put it that way, especially by getting quick outs rather than trying to strike out everybody. Yeah. 0-2 to Jalen, lifted to right, and it is foul, still 0-2. Dude, Jalen Lawson, who is from Troy, Alabama, he just completed his senior season at Central Baptist, a private Christian school somewhere in this great country. 0-2 once again from Chris. Swinging a lifter foul, still 0-2. Still 0-2 on Jalen Lawson. Runner on first with 1 out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Stretched by Jordan Chris. 0-2. Downstairs for a ball, 1-2. Dude, this game is... well, I don't know how else to say this. This game is going to be a determining factor to see who has better odds of capturing the Holy Grail tomorrow. The pitch, line to center field. Center fielder comes in a hurry. He's going to slide for it. He dropped the ball! Looked like he'd make a great play for a moment, but it was plopped out of his glove. Nice effort there by the center fielder, Garrett Hoyt.
Now batting, number 8, Logan Eanes.
Logan Eanes coming up to bat now for the Speedos. Still 1 out, first and second. So Speedos have ducks on the pond. Up there goes a firefighter. I guess one of the lineup sheets got taken by the wind out of the announcer's booth, and luckily this gentleman here is there to pick it up and pass it back to Bridger Duenhauer, who's our stadium announcer and DJ today. So the Seagulls infield thinking double play. Comes a stretch by Chris. Here it comes to Eanes, lifter foul to the screen, strike 1. Logan is from Phoenix, Arizona. Here comes the 1-strike pitch. It is strike 2 called, and it's 0-2. Well, dude, that was, anyway, just so you know, when I think Logan is from a portion of the Valley of the Sun, that's Phoenix. Dude, maybe this guy is a phoenix. He kind of rises from the ashes time and time again, to being Logan. 0-2. Oh, but yeah, the left comes second as nobody was covering. Dude. It's, I don't know how else to say this. It's almost like, victories, Top Speed Baseball has them in spades. And they all have hearts of champions. And they're capable of defeating all types of baseball clubs, especially lifted fouls. Right, still 0-2. And Top Speed plays equally well on all baseball diamonds. So this is it, the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League Championship Series. This time, it's for real. It's a stretch. The 0-2 in the dirt. One and 2 on Logan Eanes. Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, dude. At one point in all of our lives, we have been like a phoenix. That's for sure. But when one thinks NBA, I'm thinking Logan is a fan of the Phoenix Suns. 1-2. So you couldn't hold up. Strike 3, and that is 2 down for the Seagulls. Oh, excuse me, for the Speedos here in the second.
Now batting, number 57, Keenan Locke.
Keenan Locke to the bat, I guess. Keenan looking to lock up an RBI. This kid is from Minerva, Ohio. He just completed his senior year at Malone University. Here's a stretch by the right-hander. That pitch. Strike. Two on, 2 away for the Seagulls. Oh, so nice. Keeps those mixed up. Speedos here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, they both begin with the letter S. Here's Chris. He's into a stretch. Timeout called. I guess one thing's S. I think. What is my favorite flavor of ice cream that begins with the letter S? Good question. I don't know. I'll have to really think about that one. The stretch, the pitch, swing a little drive to right field. That's hit well back there, going deep to the wall. Airmail special as Keenan was able to lock up an RBI. As a matter of fact, 3 of them. Speedos on top, 3-0. Wow, what a shot by Keenan. Way to go with Locke. Lock up the 3 RBIs for Keenan. Wow. All right, here comes Zach Guardino. Zach Guardino, who is from San Ramon. He just completed his sophomore year at Sonoma State. Here comes the motion by Chris. The pitch. Upstairs 1-0. Comes Chris. He deals 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. That was low that time. 2-0. Comes Chris. He's ready. 2-0 pitch. It is strike 1 called. 2-1. Comes the 2-1 pitch. It is, drive to dead center field. Center field racing back. This is deep. Oh, he crashes into the wall. Does he have it? Oh, no, he dropped it. A double. I guess, wow.
Now batting, number 19, Alex B.
Hey, well, I tell you what. Zach Guardino really belted the ball that time. He definitely gave that ball a tremendous lick. I know that during the regular season, the Speedos and Seagulls split the series. I know the Speedos won 3, the Seagulls won 3. Well, in that sense, as far as the combined final score, the Seagulls and Speedos were tied at 25 all. What an interesting contrast in score as well as series. Here's Alex B coming up. Runner on second with 2 outs. The stretch by Chris. The pitch to Alex B. It is strike one called 0-1. I guess, well, check this out. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say. Well, what's the word? Here comes the 1-strike pitch. It is swinging a drive to right field. That's hit well back there. Going deep. Oh, that ball is an airmail special. The Speedos are playing some home run ball here in the bottom of the second. A 2-out, 2-run tater as Alex will be all that he can be. 5-0 Speedos.
Now batting number 26, Scott Ritchie.
Scott Ritchie coming up. Still 2 outs. Check out the smile on Alex B's face. He's really happy. A visit to the pitcher's mound. Well, all I got to say is Zach Bell has definitely kept the pitchers ringing. Well, tell me about it. One time my grandpa said, friendship can be like a piece of fine china. If properly cared for, it can last a lifetime, but it can be broken at any time with a careless act or a thoughtless word. I thought that's one good bit of advice from my dad's dad, that being my grandpa when he was alive. But, well, I tell you what, all of my grandfathers, they had advice coming out of their ears. Dude, it's almost like I was really blessed to have true grandfathers in my life. Of course, they've all since gone to heaven, but, they were all good men. They all taught me about honesty and being a true gentleman and so forth. And it's, how should I put this? Well, we'll see. Anyway, we're still in the bottom of the second. Here's Scott Ritchie stepping into the box now for top speed. As it's still 2 outs. 5-0 Speedos here in the bottom of the second. The motion and the pitch from Chris. Ball 1. I know Chris breezed through the first, but has allowed 5 runs to Speedo batters here in the second. Chris, he deals on the way to Ritchie. It is swinging a foul tip, strike 1. I bet you could probably hear the doink. Could you hear that doink? Like the ball bouncing off the screen. It's only a doink. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It is strike 2 called. It's 1-2 on Ritchie. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Jordan Chris to Scott Ritchie, and it is ball 2. High and outside that time, 2-2 on Ritchie. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It is a swing, a ground ball hit routinely to second, to his left at second base. He fields it, flips to first, and the onslaught is over. So after 2, it is Speedos on top, 5-0. Here, leading off for the Seagulls as we head to the third is going to be Garrett Hoyt.
Garrett Hyatt.
Garrett Hyatt, rather, was, I guess, well, okay, well, I'll pronounce it Hyatt. Like, think of Hyatt as in, like, the Hyatt Vacation Club or the Hyatt Residence Club in Carmel. First pitch, strike. Hyatt defensively patrols center field for the Seagulls. He was the one who muffed a dead drive to center in the second. The pitch, ball, and that one, and then again, that's not the right term. A drive to dead center field in the second that led to a double. Here's a 1-1 pitch lifted to left down the line. It should go foul, and it will. So Hyatt behind 1 and 2. Hyatt, Jake Ryan, and Nick McGrew are due up in this frame. Comes a motion, the right-hander deals. It is outside ball 2. And in case you missed it yesterday, in the wild card game, the Seagulls went on to defeat the Atwater Aviators 4-1. So it's the Seagulls playing the Speedos in the championship round. Pitch, chop, foul off his leg, still 2-2. Two and 2 on Hyatt. Here comes Hendricks. He deals the 2-2 at a swing and a foul tip, still 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 at a swing and a ground ball up the middle of the second. Jalen Lawson fields it. He throws it first. You're going to Jalen now. Well, no need to say much about that. Oh yeah, one away.
Now batting, number 25, Jake Ryan.
Jake Ryan. When I think about that, I think about this number called Straight Outta Jail by PWA. That is to say, PWA is short for Prisoners with Apple Juice. Yeah, Straight Outta Jail. Jake Ryan stepping up to bat now for the Seagulls. Here's pitch. So foul tip, strike one. Actually, such an artist and such a number does not exist, so don't get me wrong. I'm just throwing some stuff out there for you all. I thought it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, as Mr. Rogers would say. I actually contribute an X amount of money to the Fred Rogers Company. One strike pitch, swing the soft liner on the chip bat. Second, once again, another chance for Jalen Lawson. He throws him out. Oh, baby, what a throw by Jalen. Took him out in the arm. Back to the top of the order, Nick McGrew coming up.
Batting, number 9, Nick McGrew.
Yeah, number 9, Nick McGrew. As might as well say number 9. Number 9. Number 9, as in the Beatles' number, which is entitled Revolution 9 from the White Album. Dude, it's... I don't know, anyway, so we got 2 outs. Here comes the pitch from the right-hander Hendricks. It's inside 1-0. So I'm thinking Bridger Duenhauer, our stadium announcer, I'm guessing he must have had Golden Grams for breakfast. 1-0 pitch, waved on a miss, strike one. That's right, yeah, that's right. Bridger Duenhauer had a bowl of Golden Grams for breakfast. 1-1 pitch, it is inside corner, strike 2, and it's 1-2 on Nick McGrew. One and 2 on Hendricks. Here comes the motion and the pitch. Swing a chopper foul, still 1-2. Well, how about this? I gotta say is, wonder if anybody in here has heard of the Oakland Invaders. Anybody know about the Oakland Invaders? 1-2 pitch. It'll swing a sky-high fly on the infield. It's going to be Lawson under it. He puts it away. Well, I guess Jalen looked at the Seagull offense and said, "You're going to Jalen now." After 2.5, 5-0 Speedos.
Leading off for the Speedos, number 30, Derek Bontempo.
You heard that. Derek Bontempo's leading off for the Speedos as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And in case you just joined us, it is top speed baseball on top 5 to zip. Here's a pitch from Chris, inside 1-0. One and 0, the count on Bontempo. Here comes Chris, he steps off. Well, like I was saying before, I was thinking about this number straight out of jail. Well, dude, I once took a yoga class that was entitled NWA. I'll give you more details when I can. 1-0 pitch. Line drive to right field. Right fielder backs up. He's racing with his back to the infield. He's going to hit the wall off the fence, and having to stop at first with the harm the single is Bontempo. Here's Macy Holdsworth stepping in.
Now batting number 1, Macy Holdsworth.
So, just, this yoga class was entitled NWA. It is short for Namaste with Attitude. Like when they say attitude, they're talking about a positive attitude. And that's, of course, that's kind of like a strange way to put it, but it's just, I just thought I'd think about some nostalgia from a few years back. First pitch, strike one called, 0-1. Of course, I was on multiple occasions voted the best student in such a yoga class, but I ended up, to make a long story short, I ended up dropping that class because it just wasn't my cup of tea. One strike on Holdsworth, target outside, throw to first base. Ooh, he throws that one away. There goes Derek Bontempo racing around. He's going to make it to second with on that bad pickoff throw. Like I was trying to say when I went to break, how many people have heard of the Oakland Invaders? Does anybody in here know about the Oakland Invaders? Nope, guess not. Yeah, the Oakland Invaders. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's like, if you want to know about the Oakland Invaders, Google it, because I'm not spelling it out here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. The Oakland Invaders were a franchise in the USFL from 1983 to 1985. I actually am thinking about seeing if I can get an Oakland Invaders hat on eBay. Dude, that would be worth its weight in gold. An Oakland Invaders hat. It's like Holdsworth is squaring to bunt. He bunts it in front of the plate. It's a good one. Pounced on by Chris. Throw to first base. It is on the target this time. And stopping on third on the sacrifice is Bontempo.
Now batting, number 23, Stephen Nice.
Stephen Nice stepping into the batter's box now for the Speedos. One out. Bontempo on third base. It's interesting. When I was on my way back home to Casa de Dion last night, I elected to make a quick stop at the Carlos Club. Yeah, the Carlos Club, which is a nightclub in San Carlos. Pretty obvious, ain't it? The pitch, low, ball one. I guess when I looked at the sign above the Carlos Club, that C on the top of the sign looked very much like a Pac-Man. Dude. Yeah, Pac-Man. Pac-Man, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, Pac-Man! And the latest pitch was a ball, and it's 2-0. And when I was at the club last night, I elected to order a soft drink, and in essence, I actually bonded together with 6 females. Dude, when it comes to women, they were second to none. The stretch, the 2-0 pitch, swinging a pop foul, strike one. Dude, that's almost like, well, it was, one of those nights, one of those crazy old nights after the game last night, and it was, but I'm glad to be back here today. It is, what's the word? 2-1 on Stephen Nice. The stretch, the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. That pitch was inside, and it was a ball. 3-1 on Nice. Nice looking for a base hit or a sac fly here. Comes a stretch by Chris. The 3-1 pitch. It is strike 2. Oh, strike 2. 3-2 on Stephen Nice. 5-0 Speedos, and they can make it 6 with a base hit or a sac fly here. There's the stretch, and the 3-2 pitch. It is swinging a ground ball back to the box. He holds the runner and flips to first for the sure out. And having no choice but to hold third is Derek Bontempo. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 10, Jalen Lawson.
So it's up to Jalen Lawson, who had some defensive prowess in the top of the third, and he's looking to supplement that with his bat here in the bottom of the third. 2 outs. Bontempo still on third base for top speed. Comes Chris. He's ready. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball slowly past the pitcher. It's going to be a tough play. Second baseman has to charge. Throws it kind of behind his back, but it was kind of a skipper in the dirt, and coming in scores. Bontempo would safe on first, courtesy of the interesting behind-the-back throw. is
Now
Lawson.
batting, number 8,
Oh,
Logan
yeah, Lawson.
Eanes.
Logan Eanes coming up, 6-0 Speedo, says it's going to be Logan coming up to bat. And now here comes Chris, he's into the stretch. He deals to Logan, at a swing to lifter, foul, it's out of play to left, strike one. I was going to suggest to our stadium DJ, would you mind playing that number called Redwood City Rhythm by Barry Manilow? One strike pitch, outside ball one. Actually, I'm just kidding. It's New York City Rhythm by Barry Manilow. I was going to suggest you play that if you have it, dude. Yep, New York City Rhythm by Barry Manilow. 1-1 pitch, swing of chopper high to first. It's going to be scooped till. Oh yeah, race to the bag. He's tagged. Nice tag by the pitcher, that being Chris. So after 3 innings, 6-0 Speedos. Lou, skip to my Lou. Lou, skip to my Lou. Lou, skip to my Lou. And I can't remember the last line. Paul Murray stepping up to bat now, so the Seagulls are in a hole, and they're going to try and dig themselves out here in the top half of the fourth. Hendricks deals. It is inside ball one. Yeah, it's Mark Hendricks on the mound. When I think about this guy's last name, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Yeah, Purple Haze. The pitch line to right field, down the line, but foul. Strike one. Yeah, Purple Haze. Actually, that's Jimi Hendrix. Dude, yeah, except Mark Hendricks does not spell his last name the same as Jimi Hendrix. The pitch, ground ball hit routinely to short. Macy fields it, has flipped first. It'll be in plenty of time. One away.
Now to bat, number 28, Reed Jelly.
Reed Jelly to the bat. Dude, when I think about this guy's last name, I think about this YouTube sensation named Jelly and Day. I think their YouTube page has gotten at least 6 figures worth of hits. I'm not talking about base hits there, like hits you get on a baseball diamond. The pitch, little lifter foul to right, strike one. Until that's Doug Price coaching at first base for the Seagulls, and at third base is the lovable Mark Caviglia. Here's the 1-strike pitch. It is swing the lifter foul to screen, strike two. I guess in this facility, fans sitting, especially in the right side of the stadium, in those bleachers just down the right field line, they always have to keep their eyes peeled for a potential souvenir. 0-2 from Hendricks, swinging a lifter foul to right, still 0-2. I guess Doug Price, he's definitely been a true coach for the Seagulls. I really admire him for his advice he's given me over the years and so forth. He's a good coach. 0-2 is swinging a line drive to center field. That's going to be a base hit, so 1-out single for Jelly. And that is some strawberry jam right now. Yeah, get out the loaf of bread and some meat, Mama. It's time for a big sandwich.
Now batting, number 10, Jared Bannister.
Jared Bannister stepping into the batter's box now for the Seagulls. Bannister is the designated hitter for San Francisco in this contest. So I guess when they play that number, New York City Rhythm, well, check it out. I've been first pitch fouled off. I guess the power of suggestion is working for moi. That's the only request I'll make today. I'll probably make another request tomorrow, but that's the only request I'll make as far as a number today. Number, dude, I better give you my digits. Yeah, can I give you my digits? 1-strike pitch, strike two, straight down the middle, 0-2. Yeah, I give you my digits. It's almost like, as Jim Carrey said in the movie Ace Ventura, he said, maybe I should give you a call sometime. Your number's still 911? Alrighty then. 0-2 pitch. So line drive over second. That's going to be a base hit. So it's probably be station to station. And stopping on second base is Jelly. So first and second, one away.
Now batting number 4, Tyler Ryan.
Tyler Ryan stepping into the bat now. Yeah, they call this guy the Fantastic Four. Dude, when I think Fantastic Four, I think about how in that movie Fantastic Four, how the actor who played as the Thing, that being Ben Grimm, he had to wear a 50-pound appliance just to play as the Thing. You get it? And one away, first and second for the Seagulls, as well, I can tell you about top speed baseball's on top 6 love here in the fourth. As Seagulls looking to chip away. The stretch, the pitch from Hendricks, swinging the lifter, foul to right, strike one. That's one strike on Tyler Ryan. Ryan is defensively at the hot corner. Well, the corner is hot while his average is not. Wow. Tell me about it. It's a great day for baseball. Comes the stretch, and Hendricks deals. It is swing to lifter, foul. Still, right now it's strike 2, 0-2. Still 0-2 on the right-handed batter, Ryan. Here's some motion on the pitch. In the dirt. 1-2. 1-2. 1 out. First and second for the Seagulls. Comes Hendricks. He's ready. 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2. You know, it's interesting. When I was a small child, I had this dream which I affectionately refer to as Bugs Bunny and Son. Now, I forgive you for saying, did Bugs Bunny have a son like a small rabbit of his? 2-2 pitch, swing to tripped his bat and rounds it to first base. Logan fields up, flips second one on first. Not quite at first. So stopping on third is Jelly, but they do get the out at second, so retired on second base is
batting number 24,
Bannister.
Jack Harris.
Jack Harris coming up to that. Yeah, in other words, in the stream I had, which I refer to as Bugs Bunny and Son, Bugs Bunny and his son Junior fed the Tasmanian Devil a steak dinner. And you know what the Tasmanian Devil said? You're right, he said, lemony fresh. Here comes the pitch to Jack Harris, foul tip. It's like, might as well go, yeah. What are you going to call it? Yeah, I guess the Seagulls are looking for a jack attack. Dude, the Seagulls right now want a jack attack. They're going to have to get a jack attack. Here's the one strike pitch in the dirt. 1-1 on Jack Harris. Yeah, the jack attack. Harris defensively patrols right field for the Seagulls in this contest. Comes the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Bluffing, but he's still went around. Strike 2. One and 2. Hendricks ready. Here's 1-2 to Jack's foul tip. Still 1-2 on Jack. Did that ball hit the Joe Boo doll? I guess. Looking to the right. I'm trying to see if that latest foul tip hit the Joe Boo doll. Apparently it did. I guess it knocked Joe Boo's head off. Literally. I guess Speedo's going to have to get a new Joe Boo doll now. I guess the one they had from before is history. 1-2. Inside. 2-2. Yeah, break the Joe Boo doll. That's, the Joe Boo doll is to the Speedos what my Lucky Charm socks are to me. These socks that have Lucky Charms, yeah, magically delicious. 2-2. Here's the stretch, the pitch, swing and a miss, and that will do it for the Seagulls as they leave 2 out there. So after 3.5, Speedos on top, 6-love. Keenan Locke, who had a 3-run homer to open the scoring for the Speedos here in the second, is leading off for top speed here in the fourth.
Now batting number 57, Keenan Locke.
So I can tell that Bridger Duenhauer, our stadium announcer, has done an exceptional job on the stadium loudspeaker so far. I guess this coming college baseball season forthcoming. I'll tell you the pitch as the ball. I'll tell you more in a sec. I guess he's going to be doing stadium announcing for the baseball team at the U this spring forthcoming. The U, get it? There's a 1-0 pitch. Strike one called 1-0. Yeah, that would say University of Miami and Coral Gables. He's going to be stadium announcer for the Miami Hurricanes baseball team this spring forthcoming. 1-1 pitch. It is in the dirt. Ball 2. Two and 1. Here comes the pitch. Swing a chopper, foul, strike 2. Yeah, actually, no, I actually have no clue who's going to be the stadium announcer or the play-by-play announcer for the baseball team at the U this spring. That would be a humdinger of a scholarship. Yeah, public address announcer scholarship at the U. 2-2, small tip. Nice way for Locke to stay alive on that. Dude, this is... I just noticed my shoe is untied. Now I gotta, maybe during the next time we're in commercial, I gotta lean down and tie my shoe. Dude, it's almost like, I don't know, next pitch, swing the ground ball up the middle. It's like Roscoe feels it. Here's flipped first. It'll be in time, one away. So I guess when one thinks about tying shoes, keep in mind that it's not easy.
Now batting, number 41, Zach Gardino.
Zach Gardino up, 1 out. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, get it? Not, as in K-N-O-T. It's not easy. Here's Zach Gardino stepping into the box. Here comes the motion by Chris. The pitch. Ball 1. I guess the Seagull dugout looking at home plate umpire. Home plate umpire Eric Nakagawa saying, "Really, Blue?" Here's the 1-0 pitch. It is certainly a strike called that time around. 1-1. Dude, this is... I don't know how else to say this. It's 1-1 pitch. Swing a foul, strike 2. I guess top speed has not been blanked all season, and today's going to be no exception. Pitch fouled off, still 1-2. So I guess the only realistic time top speed can be on the opposite end of a shutout would be tomorrow if the Seagulls can accomplish such a milestone. 1-2, it is swinging a long drive deep to left field, way back, left fielder to the wall. He's going to make the catch. I thought Gardino hit it out for a moment, but it was an out to left. Nice catch by Murray. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 19, Alex B.
Alex B coming up to bat. I guess Alex hit a home run his last time. Dude, it's almost like Alex is looking to be all he can be. Yeah, dude. I have a few buddies of mine who served in the U.S. Army Reserve. The pitch to be ball 1. I guess when these buddies of mine came back from the U.S. Army Reserve, they were able to be all they can be. 1-0 pitch. Strike one on the outside corner, 1-1. Well, let's put it this way. After this game is over, I'll be running down to the campus cafeteria, and I will eat all that I can eat. Next pitch, ball 2. Slowing away that time, 2-1. 2-1 on B. Here comes the motion by the right-hander, Jordan Chris. Here's a 2-1, swing the lifter, foul, strike 2 to the left side. Yep, 2-2. Well, this is a fascinating day. I guess the Speedos, well, scored 5 times in the second and once more in the third and lead at 6-love. 2-2 on B, 2 outs here in the 4th. Comes the motion, 2-2. Swing and a miss, not little for the Speedos as they put a 0 on the scoreboard. So after 4, it is Speedos on top, 6-love. Welcome back to the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League rendition of the World Series. We're in the fifth. It's going to be Ismael Orozco to lead things off for the Seagulls. So we're in the fifth. 4 innings down, 5 innings to go. That's right. It's the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League rendition of the World Series. It's defending champions against the challengers. Pitch fouled off, strike one. So it's the two-time defending champion Speedos versus the Seagulls, who happen to be the challenger. That latest pitch was fouled off, strike one. The pitch from Hendricks, it is waved on a miss, strike two, and it's quickly 0-2 on Ismael Orozco. To be 7-8-9, the steerage of the Seagull lineup due up here in the top half of inning number 5. Here's 0-2 in the dirt, ball one. No, a little close to being in the dirt, but it was low and away. 1-2. Hendricks deals downstairs, breaks too soon. Ball 2. Dude, this is what's the word I'm looking for? Jeopardy. 2-2. Ball 3. Dude, I don't know. It's like, yeah, Jeopardy. Maybe Ismael Orozco is about to get the daily double. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a slow roller back past the pitcher to second base. Lawson barehands it. You won't have a play. Oh! Well, it wasn't the daily double, but it could just as well be something in comparison.
Now batting number 37, Garrett Hyatt.
So Garrett Hyatt. I guess Garrett Hyatt, who, dude, that reminds me, I think this coming fall, this coming autumn, I gotta book a plan to stay at the Hyatt Residence Club in Carmel. Dude, that place is a grand motel. The pitch. Strike one on the outside corner, 0-1. A grand motel. Dude, it's... I don't know how else to say this. It's kind of difficult to say, per se. Here's one strike pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Nice block that time by B, and it's 1-1. Dude, this is, can I use that word any more loosely? Dude, it's like, dude, I'm from California. I can use that word all I want. The pitch, ball 2. 2-2 on Garrett Hyatt. Jake Ryan is on deck. We're in the 5th. Speedos on top, 6 left. Comes the stretch by Hendricks. The 2-1 pitch, it is a ball 3. Don't forget, Seagulls got 2 runners on in the 4th and couldn't cash in, and now they got a runner on with nobody out here in the 5th. Stretch by Hendricks. The 3-1 runner bluffs. Strike 2, and it looks like, well, Hyatt knew that pitch was a strike. He just waited for an indication from home plate umpire Eric Nakagawa. 3-2. Here's payoff. Well, certainly a ball that time around, so not ducks on the pond for the Seagulls. Now, speaking of which, I was thinking about what is...
Number 25, Jake Ryan.
Jake Ryan coming up. I guess, so what is my favorite flavor of ice cream that begins with the letter S? Oh, I know, saucy. Dude. Saucy? I don't know how, well, you know, maybe I'm just, yeah. Comes Hendricks, he's ready. Here comes the pitch. Oh, what a uppercut swing from Jake, and a strike 1. But then again, well, check out, I'm all decked out in pink today, I guess. Check out, yeah, I got my pink socks that say sassy on them. I'm looking sassy as can be. Well, tell me about it. It's like tell me about it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball 1. Dude, this is, I guess, top speed baseball has got a 6-0 advantage here in the 5th. Well, anyway, so far, I can tell that Mark Hendricks is working on a shutout. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul tip, strike 2. Like I said before, it could be bad to say shutout when a pitcher is pitching a shutout. But that's something I read on an internet site. It's almost like, but, you know, it kind of depends when you say it, per se. 1 and 2. Comes a stretch by Hendricks. 1-2, swinging a little drive to right field. Right fielder is going to be a catch and having to retreat. Holding second all along. Roscoe having to retreat back to first is Hyatt, 1 away.
Now batting number 9, Nick McGrew.
Nick McGrew coming up. It's a nice catch right by the man patrolling right, the being Scott Litchie. 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Dude, it's almost like it's, I don't know. It's I think it's. So it's a chance for McGrew to drive in some runs here for the Seagulls. They're going to need to. Here it is from Hendricks. Ball went inside, 1-0. I know that Stan Spatala and family are going to be going on a vacation to Gilroy this weekend. Really, are they going to go to the Gilroy Garlic Festival? As a matter of fact, I think they are. 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, ball 2. But Stan knows he has a game to coach here. Yeah, I can't believe it. Maybe I'll ask Stan to get me some garlic ice cream. Man, that stuff is mighty tasty. 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. Dude, but the only problem is how can Stan get garlic ice cream, go down there, get me a container of garlic ice cream, a whole tub of it, and escort it back here without it getting all, without it just turning into, from a solid to a liquid, you know, like melting away like the snowman. The pitch. Strike!
What?
That was on the outside corner. Oh, boy.
Put outside, Blue! Terrible!
You can tell Nick McGrew kind of chirping at home plate umpire, that being Eric Nakagawa. Well, I tell you what, it's almost like that was kind of a debatable strike. I agree that was a bad call from Nakagawa, but it's all for naught now. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Well, certainly ball 4 that time around.
Ball doesn't lie!
Well, dude, it's almost like ball doesn't lie. Well, tell me, maybe kind of like Shakira says, her hips don't lie. Dude, it's almost like, well, anyway, Stan Spatala is trotting out to the pitcher's mound, stuck with Hendricks. Well, I don't know how else to say this. Well, when play resumes, it'll be bases jammed with 1 out. Sacks packed with Seagulls. A chance for the Seagulls to get back in this contest. It is Speedos on top 6-0. Well, tell me about it. It's almost like, when I think 6-0, I guess even initially when McGrew was debating that strike call, Eric Nakagawa looked at McGrew and said, "Zip up those lips." And McGrew was happy to go, zip. Here's Paul Murray to the bat. Bases jammed, 1 out. Here comes the pitch to Paul. It is a long drive deep to left field, way back. Left fielder to the wall. It is. Oh my gosh! A grand slam! And the Seagulls are back in this contest big time. Wow! Paul really deposited a grand slam home run, and out of all plays that are airmail special, that one takes the cake. Seagulls right back in this contest. Way to go. Still 1 out. Here's Reed Jelly to the bat.
Now batting number 28, Reed Jelly.
Looked like I thought the left fielder was going to turn a grand salami into a grand larceny, but that was easier said than done. Here comes the pitch to Jelly. It is inside corner, strike 1. So this game is still interesting after all, my friends. It is Speedos 6, Seagulls 4. Here comes the 1 strike pitch, swing and a miss, and it's quickly 0-2 on Jelly. Well, the Seagulls are not out of the woods by a long shot, at least not against the first place Speedos, I should mention, coming into this contest. Top speed is 47-3 overall, Seagulls 38-9 overall. 0-2 to Jelly. Ball 1. Nice take by Jelly, and it's 1-2. 1-2 on Jelly. Here comes the motion and the pitch to Reed. Ball 2 in the dirt. Again, 2-2. Jared Bannister is on deck. He'll bat next. Still 2-2, or right now 2-2 on Jelly. Here comes Hendricks is ready. 2-2 to Jelly. Signal drive to right field. Right fielder Litchie racing back. It's a leap. Oh man, what a catch by Scott Litchie. That's gonna get him glimpses from Major League scouts.
Now batting number 10, Jared Bannister.
Jared Bannister up 2 outs, and it's Bannister in the box. Here comes the motion and the pitch inside ball 1. 1-0 the count on Bannister. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It is swung on and miss. I guess his elbow guard came flying off. It's almost like, dude. Well, tell me about it. The winner of this series gets the whole enchilada. 1-1 the count on Bannister. The pitch. Up. Bang. 2 balls and 1 strike on Bannister. That latest pitch skipped in the dirt and it went right all the way to the backstop. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and skied foul to the right. Strike 2. I can tell that for now, ever since that Grand Slam home run, Hendricks has settled down. Here comes the right-hander's pitch in the dirt, full count. Three and 2 on Bannister. Here comes motion by Hendricks. Payoff. Swung on sky to left field. Left fielder, that being, it's going to be an easy catch, so I guess. Well, maybe after this frame, I'll slide down a wooden Bannister. After 4.5, Speedo 6, Seagulls 4. Scott Litchie, who had some defensive prowess in the top of the 5th, was leading off the bottom of the 5th.
Scott Litchie.
So, of course, I was talking about my dad's dad, that being my grandfather, of course, earlier in the broadcast. Another bit of advice my grandpa gave, he said to me, son, what is worse, stealing or lying? I'll tell you more in a sec. Comes a motion by the right-hander, and here comes pitch downstairs for ball 1-0. My grandpa said, something stolen can be returned, but lying is forever. That's good advice from my granddad. 1 ball, no strikes on Litchie. Comes the motion by Chris. Here comes the pitch to Litchie. It is strike one on the outside corner, 1-1. Comes the 1-1 pitch. It is swinging skied to right field, way back. Right field races. He makes a great defensive jam to deny Litchie a double, perhaps a triple. 1 away. Nice catch and right by Jack Harris.
30, Derek Bontempo.
Till the Harris was jacked out there and right as he made a great defensive gem. Derek Bontempo to the bat now for the Seagulls. Derek Bontempo, 1 away. Here's Chris, he's ready. The pitch. Swing and a miss, going all up. Strike 1. And now Chris goes into his windup. The 1-strike pitch. It is in the dirt. Nice block that time by the catcher, Jake Ryan, and it is 1-1. One thinks about a windup, another thinks of a stretch. Well, I'll explain more when I can. There's a difference between a windup and a stretch, which I'm assuming you already know the pitch. Strike 2 call, and it's 1-2. A windup is a record company, and a stretch is something you do in the 7th inning. 1-2. Swing a ground ball hit routinely to second to his right. Second baseman, he flips to first. Will be in time by a full step, 2 away. Now, windup is actually the label of former gospel music artist Creed. Yeah, Creed was their label, that being Wind Up Records. Yeah, Creed, that gospel music artist from the 90s, whose their lead singer was Scott Stapp. Here's Macy Holdsworth to the bat. Was from Greensburg, Indiana. He goes to the University of Indianapolis. Dude, one thing I know about Macy Holdsworth, he's a big fan of the Indianapolis Colts. Here comes the pitch to Macy. Swung on and fouled off. Strike 1. I guess Macy Holdsworth, Macy, when one thinks about his first name, I think, dude, is it White Flower Day at Macy's yet? Let me think about that one. I gotta really search that and find out. 1 strike pitch to Macy. It is ball 1. But was this dude actually named after the department store giant? I'll probably text his parents and ask him. 1-1 pitch to Macy. It is ball 2, block, kind of blocked to the right of the catcher, Ryan, and it's 2-1. Dude, I think Macy's was the place I got my very first suit. Actually, my dad got it for me when I was a small child. 2-1 pitch, ripped in the hole. It's going to be a base hit for Macy to left. So 2-out single.
Now batting number 23, Stephen Nice.
Stephen Nice, who's a local lad from Pleasanton. Stephen is going to... Come on, Stephen, be nice here. Be nice, Stephen. I think about Saints. Yeah, Saint Stephen, like that Grateful Dead song from the 70s. Yeah, when I think of Grateful Dead, I think about the Grateful Dead's best friend, the skeleton. First pitch, strike 1. Yeah, Grateful Dead's best friend, the skeleton. 1 strike. First pitch was on the outside corner. 0-1 on Nice. Here comes Chris. He's ready. The pitch. Swing line drive. That was whacked foul toward the flag and left. Did that ball actually hit the flag? Well, if it did, was it the state flag or the federal flag? Maybe that could be a time when TV replay could be essential. 1-2, or it's 0-2. It's actually 0-2 on Nice. Macy on first with 2 down. Comes a stretch. The 0-2 outside ball 1. One and 2 on Nice. Comes a stretch. The pitch. In the dirt. 2-2. Two and 2 on Nice. Stretch by the righty. Here comes the 2-2. Ball 3. Three and 2 on Nice. The count was 0-2 before, but now it's 3-2. So you got to figure Macy is going to go here. Macy's going to be taken off on this pitch. Stretched by Jordan Chris. Macy will go with the pitch. Swinging a ground ball hit routinely to short. He'll have to come for 1. Throw to first. And plenty of time. So that will do it for the Speedos. After 5 innings, top speed 6, Seagulls 4.